hour in time for Valentine's Day, and maybe our greatest love story of this day comes from Wyoming County.
A love story that began 3 years ago when two patients found themselves together in a hospital hallway, both awaiting heart transplants. Newswatch 16's Allie Gallo is here with a happy ending to their story. Allie?
Scott, Charlotte, the love story between Leslie Sorg and Jeffrey Crass began back in 2013 when they were hospital room neighbors, both awaiting those heart transplants. Now, years later, they're still together, and they believe more and more each day that fate really has brought them together.
So when did you realize you loved me? I want to know that answer too.
I've loved you for a long time. You're just so caring and
so sweet.
In and out of the hospital for months and always seeming to cross paths, Leslie Sorg and Jeffrey Crass hit it off immediately. But it wasn't until after Leslie's heart transplant in 2014 that the two got really close.
And 2 doors down was Jeff. And I looked in the room and I'm like, you stalker. And, you know, we just became friends.
Fast forward about a year, the two still stayed in touch and met up for dinner every once in a while. Eventually, Leslie asked Jeffrey out on a real date.
The day before we were supposed to go, he called me and canceled. I was like, what? Because I got a heart. I was like, oh yeah, what an excuse.
Now both have new hearts and are happily living together in Factoryville. They still can't believe their story is real life and that they found each other how and when they did.
it's easy to get wrapped up in the day-to-day life and routine and sometimes forget how fortunate we are, and that's why we're very lucky to have each other, to keep each other grounded.
Tuesday is Valentine's Day and National Organ Donation Day. Leslie and Jeffrey are passionate about spreading the message of the importance of becoming an organ donor.
If we could just get one person to be an organ donor because of this story, I said we saved 8 people.
And they say that is why they're telling their story.
You can take a horrible time and make it a great time for someone else, and the gift is something that the greatest gift you can honestly give. I've never gotten a gift as great as this.
And in case you were wondering how they're both doing now,
Come on, baby.
Leslie and Jeffrey will be walking in Scranton's St. Patrick's Day Parade with the Gift of Life, and they're also participating in the Donor Dash in Philly in April. To find out how you can join their team or become an organ donor yourself, go to our website, WNEP.com.
All right, Allie, thank you very
Great
much.
story.